I didn't want to film something, but I felt like I should because I made a commitment to this channel and I don't really have a reason not to. And I don't know, man. I'm just dragging this on and on and on, saying the same things over and over again. It's all just a waste of time, yay. That's another reason why I didn't feel like filming today, because I just felt so unmotivated, and even more than usual. Most of the time I just force myself to do things, but because I don't have way too much stuff to do this weekend where I don't need to do things all the time, I just like, I don't know, I just don't have it in me. I don't have the energy. You can like tell, I can tell by my tone of voice. For some reason it's just really low. Hello and welcome back to another video. Today is December 15th, Friday as per usual when I film and edit and post because I don't have time any other days. I don't really have a lot of homework this weekend, but I'm really tired and I didn't feel like filming a video. Like, I have time technically to film a good video, I'm just not in the mood for it, which is really disappointing because I'd like to film some good videos because I have some good ideas, so don't know about that, but that's not happening right now, so sorry about that. I did go to a therapy appointment recently, even though it was during a time when I was like really busy. I mean, I'm always busy, but like it was during school hours when I normally wouldn't want to miss school because I was missing both math and English, which are my hardest subjects, I guess. Like, I'm okay at them, but I don't love them, so I need to do it more so I can figure it out, you know, so. Anyways, I thought that was a good step in my whole self-care kind of thing that I'm trying to do. We pretty much just talked about lowering my expectations for myself, which I know I need to do because I'm a perfectionist, which I'll get into in a minute, but I've just been so stressed lately because I can't seem to accomplish anything and like get it finished. Plus it takes me forever, but I think it has to do with my OCPD, which I've newly been diagnosed with. It stands for Obsessive Compulsive Personality Disorder, which does differ from OCD, Obsessive Compulsive Disorder. I'm not entirely sure how. I do want to make a video on it once I learn more about it and know more about it and can apply it directly to my life, because I have looked at the symptoms and I know that most of them do relate a lot with me, but I don't want to film a video right now talking about it because it'll be just pretty much the same things I'm talking about right now, which is perfectionism. So part of that, and another thing I'm going to be working on, is trying to get things done. Not perfect, because as you know, since I've already said it like 6 times, I'm a perfectionist when it comes to my schoolwork and anything with like deadlines or important things. And recently I've been letting the less important things get in the way because they don't have deadlines, and I just can't figure out how to properly balance and organize my life in order to incorporate that in there. And I also think that my OCPD has something to do with my problem finding a balance, because I am an extreme. I'm not an all or nothing person, I'm an all person all the time, and it's really difficult and just depressing, honestly, which leads me into my next point about how I'm pretty sure I have depression, and I've been pretty sure for a while, but it's just kind of been confirmed lately. Like, I haven't been diagnosed with it as I have with OCPD, but I'm still pretty certain. I have most of the symptoms, or if not all of them. I'm unmotivated, I do things really slowly. Being depressed isn't fun. Well, debatable. That doesn't make any sense. Maybe I'll make a video one day on how I occasionally enjoy my mental illnesses, or I'll just talk about it now because I was genuinely excited to be diagnosed with OCPD, because, and it's just funny because that's such like a typical thing. I have a feeling like with the disorder, because, you know, problem solving and stuff has to do with that, because you like perfection, so you want to know the answers to things. I'm assuming, like I said, don't know a whole lot, but that's how I'm interpreting it at the moment. I could be wrong. This is just my current opinion. I don't know what's going on. This is a terrible, boring video. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Also, I'm never satisfied with anything I do. Not even just in the perfectionistic sense, but just like I'm never satisfied with anything in life. Like I said, I don't have a lot of homework this weekend. That should be a good thing, but instead I'm just bored and sad. okay. Ooh, I also can't concentrate on lots of things lately. Like, I switch between being over-focused or, hyper-focused and, like, losing concentration. I mean, that's probably due to my overworking. My walking, though, in school hasn't gotten any better, really. I'm trying to walk as much as I can, usually 2 or 3 days a week, which tends to be mostly on Mondays and Wednesdays. I think this week was Monday, and then today, which is Friday, so I still achieved that, but it's just still really hard. Like with most things, people say, because it usually happens this way, that it gets better over time, but honestly, I found through a lot of my anxiety experiences, it just gets worse. Like, I become more anxious about it, or I find other things to be anxious about, or the anxiety just doesn't go away for like an extended amount of time. And it takes a long time to wear it down. So that's a lot of determination I have to be able to get over my stupid fear of walking. I'm really tired, but I'm not just like physically tired, like, which is obvious in the eyes, but I'm also like mentally tired and emotionally tired and strained, even though I didn't really do much that was tiring today at all. I didn't get a terrible sleep, so I'm not really sure what's going on because I felt fine earlier. But as for the walking and why it's not getting better, I mean, I don't really know why, obviously, but I know that it's really hard to deal with because I kind of talked about this in my last video, but it wasn't directly related to this, I don't think. But like, I tense up my legs when I'm anxious, not on purpose, but my muscles just like clench because I'm scared, so I'm like clenching without really realizing it, and even like it takes a whole bunch of willpower to stop clenching so I can relax and just walk. But I basically have to shut off my anxiety, which is not easy to do at all, in order to walk. And that's not really possible. It doesn't work because the physical symptoms based on how I feel do that, which means I can't just do the thing because doing the thing actually physically hurts me because I clench my muscles so tightly that it just like all squeezes together, and then the more I walk, the more it hurts because I'm putting weird pressure on places that shouldn't have pressure, and I'm not really sure how this all works, but I just know that it's really hard. Thanks for watching. I'm surprised anyone did. If you're still here, you're probably my mother, so hi, Mom. Am I really gonna put this on the internet? Really?